And we are live again. Welcome back to the channel. Solomon again, back with another video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening for wherever you might be watching us all over the world. Don't forget to smash up the like, subscribe, and let us know how you are doing today. Big day, big day, big day in the world of sports. Everything we have gist for everybody. Like I said, this show is going to have a lot to do with even the ops. So if you are the ops, a lot is going to be happening in today's video. So don't forget to smash up the like, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comment section. And like I said, I'm not going to waste much of your time because there's a lot to dive into. So you that are not subscribed, you that are watching this right now, that you're just talking, just help me with that like button. We want to make sure that this one will get nothing less than 50 likes on this video. We want 50 likes on this video. So make sure you smash the like, make sure you're subscribing. If you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed, and let's jump into it. So there's a lot ranging from the club world cup. Like I said, from now we're going to actually be covering a lot of actions, and we're going to be starting with the actions from the Club World Cup. We're going to be starting with actions from the Club World Cup. And looking at the Club World Cup, there's a lot that's actually going on, and that is where we are going to be, having the word of today. Big up everybody that's watching. Don't forget to smash up the like, subscribe, and I'll see you. Big up, guys. I'll be right back. I think I'll be right back. Let me put you up on a hold. I'll be right back at the moment. We'll be back with the video. I just need to do some things. I'll be right back. And we are back. Big up everybody. Sorry for the little hiccup. I just got to attend to something. Okay, so where were we? Let's just quickly jump into the stories. There's a lot of stories we actually want to switch today. So let's just jump into it. Don't forget to smash up the like. Big up everybody that is the comment. Thanks for watching. Smash up the like, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section. So actually, I'm going to start with the Club World Cup. Let me start with the Club World Cup. Yeah, I'm going to start with the Club World Cup. Now, we are all familiar about the fixtures for the Club World Cup, and basically, this is the fixture that we have for the Club World Cup, and a lot of the actions has actually taken place. So basically, I'm just going to give us updates on those teams. This is the last 16 teams left in the Club World Cup. But basically, I'm actually going to be, we're going to be looking at every of the action, going on in the Club World Cup and the way we have. So we're going to start. Just stay with me as we flow with every single one of those actions at the moment. So basically, we are going to start from the first game, which is the game between. Oh, sorry. So, okay, let me start from here. Sorry, I'm getting this mixed up here. Let's just, when you have to, keep this up, order. And we actually have a lot to look at today. So I honestly have to be very, very fast about this. So I'm going to be looking at this, adding this up again. Let me just bring this up the screen now. Oh, okay. Show. Okay, good. I think we should be good. Let me see if we are good. Oh, I think we are not. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it up one after the other. So I will pick it up. I think the whole thing is mixed up. I don't want to get it mixed up today. Let me just get this up. If I can't get it up this way, I'm going to start with this. Let me just minimize this and share up our screen. Big up everybody that's watching. Smash up the like. Let me know what you think in the comment section. We were starting from the Club World Cup stories, and the first news we're going to be talking about is this game. That is the game between the two Brazilian teams. Yeah, we're talking about the game between Palmeiras and Botafogo. That game ended 1-0 to Palmeiras. Now, I said this concerning that in the first place, that Palmeiras, most of all these Brazilian teams, they've proven themselves in the Club World Cup, and they've made us understand that they things as in that football actually happens over there in Brazil. And we have just a long goal. And for crying out loud, to be honest, I would not lie to you. That game was actually boring. That game was boring, but still, it was fun to always watch the cup. I have gotten that. I feel like the Club World Cup has gotten to a stage whereby all the teams that are left in the tournament are definitely a team that has something to offer in that particular game. And so automatically we saw the game. The game ended 1-0 in favor of Palmeiras, and Paulinho getting the goal for getting the lone goal in that game, and he got the goal. Even that is after the extra time. He got the goal as in it was not under 90 minutes. They had to be extra time because the game was boring. There was no action seriously in that game, and that was how it ended. They ended 1-0. So we have Palmeiras seeing of Botafogo in that particular game of football. Now we move to and I know many of us are not really concerned about what is happening to Palmeiras. We'll be more concerned about the big boys. Now that will take me to the case of Chelsea, and Chelsea played against Benfica. And now let me tell you something. Don't let the score of this game flatter you. Don't let the score of this game flatter you. For me, I will tell you, don't let the score of this game flatter you. If the score flatters you, you will think, okay, maybe it's actually something that is the game was Chelsea blew them away. But the truth of the matter is that Chelsea didn't blow them away. Honestly, that's just the truth. Chelsea didn't actually blow them away. That is what I find out. Chelsea did not actually blow them away. Chelsea has, Chelsea actually, the game was, Chelsea actually scored the first goal in the 64th minute. Then they equalized in the 90 minutes as 90 plus 5. And it's something very, very late in the game. They equalized the game and they went to extra time. I think they got the red card afterwards. And then they had to, and Chelsea had to then ran a riot with Nkuku getting on the score sheet, Pedro Neto and Drewsbury all, making the goal 4-1 to Chelsea. Now, not only that, we move to the next one, and that is the game between Inter Miami and PSG. Now, we know, everybody already know. And particularly, I want to talk about PSG. Honestly, particularly, I want to talk about PSG. And for me, I think PSG is like the team to beat in the world. And they have, if there is anybody that is likely to win this tournament, naturally, that you guys will not argue with, is PSG. Because right now, and I want to draw your attention to this. You need to see how this game went. Yes, I know Messi is not, I'm not really blaming Messi for this, but because basically the team is not as good as they think they used to be, the other thing. They actually played them like babies. If you see their first goal, their second goal, it was more of like, it was total domination in the, it was a total domination in whatever. I think Miami, they are American club. So they went to their homeland and dominated them in that game. There was nothing special. They played them off the park. The game ended 4-0 with João Neves scoring 2 goals there. Then we have Thomas Elvis own goal, and then Hakimi, doing the damage in the 45th minute. And that was how the game ended, 4-0 to PSG. Now, like I said, I wanted to mention, like, it is important for you to understand that that's what I used to tell people, that some people should not always, all the people that used to believe that sometimes you need the big boys, to win tournaments. This has been proven to be a lie. You don't actually need those big boys. Like, PSG just proved that you don't need to actually get the big boys. Like, you don't need to actually get the big boys to get the job done. What did they do? They gathered the set of people that they have a flex of this radio. Nobody, I'm telling you, normally, if on a normal day, nobody will say this radio will be a kind of player that Kvaratskhelia. They just gather those players together. From one thing, they make sure that they got players who can do the job. Like, it doesn't really matter whether it is whether they are experienced, whether they have played in big clubs or they are big names. Once they can do the job, once they are good, once they are talented, with good coaching and proper arrangement, they've proven that, look, that all these things you can actually achieve, and they have achieved it. Move on to the game, another game. There hasn't been any special shocker in those games, and that is the next one is going to be the game between Bayern Munich and Flamingos. Bayern Munich and Flamingo. That was the game. The game ended 2-4 with Gerson and Jorginho getting 2 goals, and then Harry Kane, Goretzka, and then another own goal from Flamingo made it 2-4 to Bayern Munich. Now, one thing about this is there's no shock in the game, remember, and 9 goals. There were 9 from this game. There were nice goals, like nice, beautiful goals. Harry Kane scored from a long range. I think Goretzka also scored a long range shots. I think about 3 of them, apart from the own goal, I think they were good goals that actually, moved that game. Now, moving to the first shocker of the tournament. The first game that shocked us in the tournament, and that is the game between Fluminense and Inter Milan. Fluminense against Inter Milan. Now, until the 90th minute, I was still believing that Inter should be able to, pick up a result from that particular game, and I was expecting them to pick up a point one way or the other in that game. I don't know. I still just had the hope. I was hoping. I kept on hoping that Inter was going to get a goal in that particular game, only for B to get on the shocker in the 93rd minute when Hercules got that winning goal that changed the whole thing. I'm telling you, those that pointed, those that actually put their money on this game, you will be hoping if double chance Inter, double chance, win or draw. I'm telling you, it didn't happen. No, 95th, 93rd minute. I'm telling you, they got the advantage, and that was the first shock for me. That was the first shocker for me in the Club World Cup. Now moving to the second shocker for me, and that is this one. This one, Manchester City. And I want to know in the comment section, do you think Man City, okay, for example, do you think Man City will be able to cope again this season? What do you think about Man City this season? Do you think they are ready, or they are still going to buy more? Do you think they're going to buy more? Because although, let's be honest with ourselves, they actually, they had a lot of, they were only probably able to get some of the players together in just couple of times. I don't think the players have gotten they've not gelled, like everybody used to say. They have not actually gelled at the moment. Maybe that's the challenge that they're having. But honestly, when we woke up, I didn't actually see the game. I think I just woke up and I met the scoreline. It was 3-4 to Etihad. City scored for us 9 minutes. They also scored in the 50th minute before. Malcolm equalized in the 52nd minute. 55th minute, Alan scored, and then for the 6 minutes, Leonard scored. Sorry, I think for 6 minutes, then he scored on 112 minutes, 52 minutes, and also 90 minutes go, 94 minutes goal from Kadio Koulibaly, and they sent Man City packing. What do you think is Man City performance so far in the Club World Cup? How do you think they have fared so far in the Club World Cup? Can you please let me know in the comment section? I will be interested in knowing what you feel Manchester City, how you feel Manchester City has done in the Club World Cup. And that is that for the Club World Cup. So at the moment, you have two big names out of the Club World Cup at the moment. Two big names are already out of the world, and that is the person of Inter Milan and also Manchester City. Inter Milan and Manchester City. Now, moving away from the Club World Cup, I would like to actually move to something different that we have not actually spoken before. Because everybody that's watching, don't forget to smash up the like, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Now, we are going to be looking at this story, and this story includes the Eagles. Now, Nigeria generally, this has to do with Nigerian women national team. I very well know that the national team are actually had a friendly against Ghana. In a couple of days ago, they had a friendly, that's 2 days ago, friendly against Ghana, and the game ended 3-1. Now, this is a preparation for the African Cup of Nations, which Nigeria has won 9 already. Nigeria is going for a record 10 times. Now, they've only lost the tournament twice. So, are they going to be able to break the record this year? Are they going to actually be able to break the record this year? Let me know in the comment section. So they played a friendly against Ghana. The game was not actually televised live, so we're not able to get the highlight, but at least they played against Ghana, and we know it ended 3-1. Couldn't even get the names of the person that scored for the Ghanaian team, but all I know is that they all were there, and the game ended 3-1 in favor of Nigeria, with Chiwendu Iuzu scoring the first goal. We have Adedato Shuala. Sorry if I got that name wrong. Sorry if I got that name wrong. Adedato Shuala scoring the penalty, and then Rashida Ajibade also scoring in the 50th minute. And the game ended 3-1 to Nigeria. But that's not all. A lot. There's still going to be the women WAFCON. The WAFCON is going to actually be starting, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be starting. If I'm not mistaken, that should be. I don't know exactly the game tomorrow on Thursday. If I'm not mistaken, I think Nigeria has game on Monday. Let me confirm that. I think it's on Monday. No, we're on Thursday. I think Nigerian first game is on Thursday. Let me just confirm that. Let me check that. Nigeria women have their first game on Wednesday. Let me just confirm that so I'll be sure. I think I have that kept on my phone. Let me confirm that. They have their game on let me see. AFCON women, AFCON competition. The next game is going to be against Tunisia, and that is in that is next 6th. Today is first. No, okay, that's next week. Yes, their game is going to be on the 6th. They are playing against Tunisia. Now, in the group, they have 4 of them in the group. We have Algeria, Botswana, Nigeria, and Tunisia. We have Algeria, Botswana, Tunisia, and Nigeria in the group of the WAFCON. And definitely, Nigeria is tipped as favorites to win that particular tournament. Big up everybody that's watching. Let me know what you think. Do you think our women can actually, the women has been the one doing us proud now in AFCON. They have won 9 out of the possible maybe 13 or 14 that they have actually won 9. But our male counterpart has not done enough. So right now we have our women going on, on a ramp, and they're trying to go to get the 10th one. So I wish them good luck on that one. I think next week they're going to be on the, but they play defending against Ghana and they won against Ghana. As usual now, we always beat Ghana. Like, although funny enough, Ghana has been the only one who has been on Ghana and think one of that, I think like Algeria or something, but the only team that has won the AFCON aside from Nigeria. So far, since the tournament has been created, that's always been Nigeria all the way till we have Ghana winning it once, and also another country, maybe Algeria, winning it again. I think I can't confirm that. I'll confirm that later. I think I saw it later somewhere, and that is that for that. Now, moving on from that story, talking about the women, let me just move on. I think I've done a club World Cup quickly because of our time. I'd like to move on to every other transfer story. Now, like I said, everybody will be carried along in this particular video. I have news for Chelsea. I have, if you're an Arsenal fan, if you're a Chelsea fan, if you're United fans, breaking news, a lot going on today. And I'll be starting with, on the issue of transfer, I'm going to be starting with a very nice one. Let me just start with, let me remove this one. And let me start with the one that concerns, I will take the Arsenal news last, because definitely I know this is an Arsenal fan channel, so definitely I will look at the other news. Let me start with the first one. And the first news I want to talk about is the case of this guy. Let me bring him up on the screen. We have yes, Oli Watkins to Manchester United. Because I think there's a kind of a news coming that this is actually going to be possible. Now, United fans, do you think you need this? You have Zexi up front already. You have Zexi. You have who else? You have Oiland. What do you call it? You have Oiland there, and then you're still looking at this guy. What's your opinion concerning this? Let me know what you think in the comment section. I think United are being heavily linked, and we have been told to believe that something can actually come out of this particular transfer, Oli Watkins. So we have Oli Watkins to Manchester United latest. Aston Villa stance on selling potential transfer is one to watch. Now, let's not forget that this guy has wanted to leave, as in he was open to leaving even before now. Like, he was open to leave even before now, but now that was not possible. So let's now see what happens. But it's something that we are supposed to possibly keep our eyes on at the moment. Now, that is that for Oli Watkins. I think the next one now. First of all, I want us to look at the business that transfers that Chelsea fans and Manchester United fans were looking into before they did what they did. Now, look at the targets. According to Alice, I think this has been a while. According to April, this was what United were expecting themselves to get even before they got the champion, before the season ended, and they were able to get it. They expected to get Konya, which they have got. They missed out on Dela and this guy from Sporting. But how many have United been able to secure? Now they've been able to secure Konya. They've been able to secure, according to what we have, United have been able to secure Konya, and I think they are likely to secure Brian Mbeumo at this time. They're supposed to secure Brian Mbeumo at this time. Now, what happens to Rashford? What happens to Rashford? I want United fans to tell me, what do you think will happen to Rashford this season? Let me know in the comment section, because this guy wants to leave. He wants to leave at all costs. He's wearing jersey. I know that you had to, force him out the other time in that particular. Was he when he left in January? Yes, he went to Aston Villa. And actually, do you think Aston Villa will be able to actually, keep this guy? United fans, I want to know what you think concerning Marcus Rashford. What do you think? Would you want to keep him or you want him to leave? Let me know in the comment section. Now, moving on to the next story. This one is a very nice one, and that is this: Aston Villa agree a 55. Aston Villa agree 55 million pounds deal. As Emi Martinez transfer links continues. Do you think you will get this guy? Why do you think United have? See, I want to ask a question to United fans. Before Manchester United got to this, they told us that you were not in the Champions League and there was no money to buy players. My big question for you: how are you getting money to pull off all these deals? How are United getting the deal to pull off this deal? I'm telling you, it's beginning to amaze me. You keep saying this team does not have budgets. They don't have the financial budget to do this transfer, to do this. But they have gotten Cunha. Don't forget, United has gotten Cunha. At the same time, they are trying to get Mbeumo. And now, Emi Martinez also. And this is like 55 billion. And we keep saying United do not have money for transfers. How? Please explain how. Please explain to me how this is happening. United fans, do you think you will get Emi Martinez? And how desperate are you to actually replace Onana? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Now, I didn't stop at that. Like you already know, like I said this particular contract, I know Manchester United will find a way to get this deal done. Honestly, they will one way find a way to get this deal done. I know Manchester United, and how they are getting this deal done, I honestly do not understand. But I know that come to the end of this transfer window, one way or the other, I know Mbeumo will not go to Tottenham. I know Mbeumo will go to Manchester United. I know, because they are a bigger club and definitely they will offer him more wages. So definitely, I believe that Mbeumo will be going to Manchester United. Now, I saw this link, and I personally quickly, when I saw the link, I was interested. And immediately I saw this, my hair, I came down, and I saw this. We know that they are looking for a way to sign this one. Okay, sorry, this is what I'm trying to do. Let me add it. They were being linked with Gyökeres. United were being linked to Gyökeres, and that is the one that shocked me. United fans, you want Gyökeres. Do you think how do you think you're going to be able to get Gyökeres? Do you think you'll be my United fan? Do you think you'll be able to get Gyökeres? That's what I want to know. Let me know what you think. What is your chances of getting Gyökeres? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know what is your chances of getting Gyökeres in the comment section. Now, because when I saw this, now this is the one that shocked me. This one shocked me. If I told you it did not shock me, it shocked me. If you're targeting Gyökeres, you're targeting what's his name? You're targeting Gyökeres, you're targeting Mbeumo and the rest. Order. Big up everybody. Don't forget to smash the like. Don't forget to subscribe on the channel. I'm back. So, what is your thought concerning the link with Rodrigo? Let me know. Like, honestly, I honestly want to know what you think about the link to Rodrigo. Let me know in the comment section. But although I don't know how United are getting this budget, all this financial budget to do all these things. I don't know where they're getting manager, and they're telling me that they don't have the budget. They said they did not have Champions League football, but still they are able to get linked with all these players. Big up everybody that's watching. If you're in the channel, don't forget to smash up the like. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and let me interact. I want to hear from you guys. As you smash like, thank you so much for joining. Like I said, one of your subjects, smash like. Let me know what you think. You can leave a comment in the comment section. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Hold up. Let me pick up news. Let me just pick up this in the comment section. I'll be back. Hold on. Let me just get this done. Take this. They keep saying that United do not have money. United don't have money. Let me just put the link to join in the chat if you want to come up on the show, or if you're interested in being a part of the show. I'm going to put the link in the comment section. I'm going to put the link. The link is currently in the comment section. Let us discuss. So we can discuss about your club. We want to talk about your club. We want to talk about Chelsea, Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City. Let us know what you think in the comment section. And then also, what do you think about the charges for Manchester City? Because this one I want to talk about it. The gist about Manchester City. Do you think Manchester City will be found guilty? Now look at Lyon. Lyon now have just been found, to they said they breached the particular fair play thing, whatever, and they've been sent to League 2. Lyon have been sent to League 2 at the moment. Now, my question is this. My question and the question I have for you guys is, what do you think? Do you think Man City will be found guilty? Like, or would you do? Let me not say Man City will be found guilty. Let's do it like this, so it doesn't look as if I'm trying to, say one thing that I'm trying to be biased about this. But Lyon has just been found guilty of, that same charges, even serious charges than less charges than that of Man City. Everton has been found guilty more than the charges that Man City have been found. But these people have been tackled. They've been sent to relegation immediately. But City has not been dealt with. How come? How do you think they will even get these guys at all? Do you think they will get them at all? Will City be held at all accountable for what they have done? Do you think the case is being treated the way it should be? That's my own question. Because basically this issue has lingered for long. It has lingered for long. And yet we still don't have solution to City's case. We don't have solution to City's case. Do you think we will ever get this City's case solved? That's one thing I don't think. Because for me, I feel City are just getting away with it at this point. They are honestly getting away with it at this point. And I don't see anything, special. I don't see anything coming out of it anytime soon. Because for me, I feel City will continue because they have the best lawyers. They have everything. So how do you expect Man City to be found guilty if this issue has lingered for this long? They've lingered for this long. If this case has lingered for this long and it has not been, it has not been sorted till now, do you think City will be found? Let me know in the comment section. Do you think this issue will actually finish? Get into the conversation. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Big up everybody that's watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Now, quickly, in order for me to be started, because I need to start, I think we are already 45 minutes into the video, and I into this video, and I want us to quickly wrap up. I will be I'll be rushing up with all the news. Even if I'm taking a news that I've taken before, I will just quickly script through them as the news come. I don't have the time to actually arrange because of my time. I want to just rush up with all the news and then let me know what you think about the news. Don't forget the link to put up everybody that's watching, smash the like, subscribe. Let me know what you think concerning all the stories. Now, if I'm going to tell the story, I'll just be rushing along with all the stories now at the moment. So let me big up the story once again. So I'm going to be actually be breaking up all the story once again. So let me have them on the screen before I okay. So I'm going to start with this. I think we have this. Yes, we've talked about the Club World Cup and the games in the Club World Cup. Now, Arsenal should announce Bamendi anytime. But we believe that the issue why this transfer has not been, actually, announced is because they want to be 1st of June. Now, typically now, we are at the 1st of June. The new accounting year has started. So I'm believing there shouldn't be anything to holding this deal back again. That's for us now. Moving on, Mikel Arteta. Now, I'm telling you, this guy is on the point whereby he needs to either make it or break it. It is a make it or break it season for him at the moment. If he is not getting the job done, I'm telling you, I'm sorry, but this guy will be sacked at the moment. Now, we know Arsenal is interested in left winger, like Anthony Gordon, Nico Williams, and the rest of them. But now, to me, he doesn't have any excuse. He needs to get the job done at the moment. Also, Arsenal has been, held talk, several meetings with this guy. That is Christian Mosquera camp, and we know that this deal is likely to actually get done also again this hopefully this transfer summer. Also, we knew that the race between Eze and the race for Eze is between Arsenal and Tottenham at the moment. The race for Eze is between Arsenal and Tottenham at the moment. Then this link, honestly, this link is giving me headache. This Noni Madueke's link is giving me headache. How can we be linked with Noni Madueke at this point in time when we need players and we are being linked with Noni Madueke? And they said we have made an offer. Honestly, this has to be a lie. This has to be a lie, because if Noni is what Arsenal is trying to get, I just give up. Forget, I'm giving up on Arsenal at the moment. If Noni Madueke is the next player that we are being linked with, honestly, I am tired. If Noni Madueke, Big Group, thank you for calling in. I see you're on. I'm going to be adding you on immediately. Now on Big Group, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Hello?
Hope you're good. I'm with you.
I'm
Can you
good.
hear me?
I can hear you.
What is your opinion? We are being linked with Noni Madueke, and we've been told that we have made an offer for Noni Madueke.
I'll
What
be
do you think?
honest, it that deal doesn't make any sense. Let me just be real. It doesn't make any sense. Like, we have like Wanere who's basically who can be the backup to Saka, and he did well being the backup to Saka. So it's like it doesn't make any sense, this signing. I just don't understand it, because really and truly, if we're now looking at other players that we look like we're gonna sign, like Eberechi Eze, that looks like it will happen. Do you see Eberechi Eze playing on the wings or playing in the attacking midfield?
I think he will play on the wing because I don't think we have enough resources to get
No, no, no,
Iberiche
no, no,
and
no,
also
no,
get
no. But
another
if
left
you're
winger.
hearing the news, like we're actually gonna sign a left winger and a striker besides Eberechi Eze. So I think
Yeah,
Eberechi
yeah.
Eze, we're going to really get.
That's the point. What I'm saying now is that I don't see us having that budget. If we have that budget now, for the budget that we have at the moment, I'm telling you, I feel like if we sign Iberiche, then we won't be getting Rodrigo. We won't be getting Rodrigo at the moment. We won't be getting
What
Rodrigo.
makes you what
I'm
makes
sorry.
you think,
We won't be
oh,
getting
if we're
any
signing
other winger.
Eze,
I
we're
think
not getting Rodrigo? What makes you think that? You're forgetting, like, we've not even made player sales yet. So why do you? Because
Because
the
I
thing
believe that
is,
my club is not.
yeah, but like
Go on.
I don't think Nani is a bad player, but I just don't think he's good enough as a starter. If like I just don't understand how this, because you're trying to say that like, oh, like you're trying to saying you think that Nani will be a backup to Saka.
I don't even want Noni Madueke, honestly. This guy is
No,
not good.
I don't want him near my club. But the thing is,
I don't
if it
want
was
Noni
at
Madueke
my
near my club. I don't want him. I don't want Noni Madueke.
okay,
I don't want him.
okay. Do you think when Area will get a lot of game time this coming season? Yes.
I think he will, but probably I don't even know that. I don't understand our strategy, transfer strategy
So
at the
so
moment.
so so where do you think he'll be playing? Do you think he'll be the backup to Odegaard?
You mean it's in one area, right?
What? Yeah, when Area. You know the
I
guy
think
that's
one area
half
will.
Nigerian,
I think he will. He
the
will. He
mixed
will. He
race
will
guy.
play. It will probably be a second fiddle to Bukayo Saka and Odegaard. And because Arteta likes playing a player in more than one wing. He loves players that can drift to other wings.
Yeah.
Now, Big Look, I want to bring you up on this particular story that I actually found out again that I have not gotten your opinion concerning what you think about this particular deal. I saw this and I want you to know. Do you think we should be cashing out on this guy? Should we be cashing out on this guy?
I think we should keep him. I think the guy we should be selling is Trossard.
You think we should be selling Stossard
Because
and keep Martinelli?
yeah, if we're not selling Martinelli, I have a feeling whoever we buy, it will be to give him competition and to almost push him to get better.
Do you think this guy is capable of winning us the league? That's my question for you. Can he win us the league
I think
with the way
he's
he plays?
capable. I think he's a top player. I just think he just needs competition, a quality competition that can get him off his seat because I think he's become a bit too comfortable.
Because looking at the transfer that your other people are making, like I am not actually honestly happy with the way we are being sluggish in the transfer market. Honestly, I don't like the way we are being sluggish in the transfer market. I don't even know the reason why we are not able to, add up to the best to this guy. Now, did you get the news that this guy is actually heading to might actually be heading up to Tottenham at
I
the
don't think
moment?
he's going to Tottenham. I think he's going to Chelsea. I think Chelsea, because when you think about it, Chelsea are using Arsenal as a scapegoat so that they can get money from Arsenal for Nani, so that they can now buy Kudus.
Please stop mentioning this Noni case. I don't want to hear Noni. I don't want
No,
to
but no,
hear
but
Noni
no, but no, but
Madueke.
no, but no,
Honestly,
but I'm just
you,
I'm
it takes
mentioning that I just think Kudus will go to Chelsea. I don't think he will choose Tottenham over Chelsea. Let's have it right.
you. Are you sure? He's an African man. If they pay
Yes,
him the
I'm
money,
sure. I'm sure. I'm sure now. Well, like, what's this? I know what I'm talking about.
well, but because it simply means imagine because we are looking for. In fact, see, let me just be quiet because at the moment I don't like the way Arsenal as a club is moving. The way we are moving terribly. In fact, and this doesn't have anything to. And I know we had this argument yesterday. We keep arguing on the manager. I'm telling you, this is not a managerial thing. This is the club. The club is actually very, very poor the way we operate. We operate like we are not a big club at all. That's what's
Yeah,
happening.
but
We are. That's
I
how we
get that.
operate.
But we just got a new sporting director. We just got a new sporting director. So
And what
are
is
you
he
just gonna be
doing?
so are you just gonna be so quick to judge the sporting director rather than wait and see what he does and judge the sporting director end of the flipping window? Like, what are we doing here?
No, hold on. I'm going to. I'm not. I know
Because
you're
I'm not
getting
gonna
it
judge
right.
the sport. I'm not gonna judge Andrea Berta now, I'm gonna judge him at the end of the window. I think judging him
I'm
now is a
not
bit too premature.
big look. I'm not judging him now. All I'm saying is that I'm expecting to see something. Nothing at all. It's not giving me joy at the moment. It's not even exciting me at the moment. What is the big deal? We're a big club. We should be moving like let me get the links. Let me get the negotiation. Let me know he's working. They said he likes working with 3 or more options. Blah 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 blah. I want to.
You're,
I'm not
you're,
judging him
you're,
yet.
you're,
I'm
you're
telling
you're
you.
forgetting, like, when you're negotiating deals, you're trying to negotiate two deals at once. You're forgetting, like, it's especially big deals. You're forgetting that takes time. It takes a bit of time and like negotiations and discussions. It takes a bit of time. You forget that.
I get that it takes time, but all I'm just saying is people are actually doing business. And let me tell you something. Who do you think will be the person? Who do you think at Arsenal is requesting for this guy? Say, are you sure it's not Batra that is asking me for Noni Madueke?
I
Honestly,
don't
he
think, but
annoys me.
I don't think Batch is asking for. I think it's Arteta. I don't think
You
it's
think it's
better
Ateta?
because Berto. Yes, because the thing is, out of all, when I look at like Berto's track record, even before he joined Arsenal, most of his attacking signings worked out. It was only like a few attacking the signings that didn't work out, like maybe like Thomas Lemar and one other player like Joao Felix. I think it was only two players that he had gotten when he was at Atletico that didn't work out. That was Joao Felix and what's that guy's name? Felix was the one that didn't work out, and Thomas Lemar. Those were the only attacking players that flopped when he was sporting director. But other signings under
Yeah, I get
him
you.
worked out. So I trust
All
him
I'm
to
just
get
saying is,
to get most of the signings right. I if like
all I'm just saying is,
there might be a few of his signings that don't quite work out, and that's fine. Like, 80% of the signings he makes are like, out of the signings he made, 80% of the signings he made have been a success. You do know that.
okay. Now, yes, I get you. But what I'm saying is, I don't want this guy near my club. I don't want this guy near my club. That's just what I'm
Yeah,
saying. This guy
I'm
is not
agreeing with
near
you
our
on
club.
that. I'm agreeing with you on that.
Exactly. Because how can we be linked with how can you imagine this guy being on our radar when we have this one there? As in, I don't even know the reason why we are wasting time on this particular deal. I don't know the reason why we're wasting time. Instead of him, when we have this guy, why are we looking at Noni Madueke? Honestly, I don't even know what is going on with this team. And they claim we want to win the league. How would we win the league with this? This is the quality. If I want to give me something, if you're not giving me Rodrigo, then give me this one. Big group, this will be a decent signing for us. Don't you think so?
It's not decent. This will be a quality signing. Like, what do you mean decent? This is a quality signing. I think he upgrades, takes our team to another level. And I think in the Premier League, he could probably get like 10 to 15 goals and maybe 15 to 20 in all competitions. Like, that's a statement. That improves that. And also, he's won a trophy recently, so he would almost like lift the dressing room because it's like he's won a trophy, even though it's not a big one and it's Epic Cup. That would sort of lift the dressing room because he's coming with a winning mentality and he wants to win more. So he's gonna help to lift some of these players.
Okay, good. Now, I know that now this is the conversation we had throughout yesterday, and I want us to actually finish it up while we're on the show before we leave. Now, I'm going to bring two people on screen now. Now, the first one, I want to get your opinion on this so that we can end this once and for all. Now, look at this guy, right? Now, sources close to Arsenal, to close to Arsenal's deal for Benjamin Sesko has informed court of side that the parties involved may be nearing a compromise on the fee of the region to 75 million euros for Sesko at the moment. So my question is, I want to ask you, what do you think about Sesko?
you already know my thoughts on Sesko. I don't really rate him that highly. I just don't like me. It's more like I just don't. I'm not sure he's ready for the Premier League. I think like Arsenal should go for someone a bit more experienced. That's my issue, and the fact that he's the highest number of goals he's scored in Bundesliga is only 13. It's only 14 league goals and whatnot.
But
I just don't know if he's really gonna be a hit if he comes to the Premier League because it's more of like we don't know if he's gonna hit the ground running or not. And I know like obviously when you look at like Gokeres in a way, obviously Gokeres has scored more goals, but in like a significantly weaker league.
yeah.
So and
So
obviously you saw me send that article in the GC and I read that article and it's looking like maybe Sesko might be a better fit in the sense of because I think Sesko's missed only like 10 big chances.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Was this
obviously
Sesko or Eucharist?
I think Gokeres has missed like more big chances, like 13. So I don't
You
know
know, you know,
it. I don't
you
know
know the
if that
challenge
tells
with.
us
Let me tell
much,
you
like outside of like the goals.
this is what is there, big group. Do you know what? Eucharist got more chances because his team was on top of the Portuguese league. They were the big team in Portuguese league, so he got more goals. He got everything. Like he definitely will have. They created more chances for him. But Sesko was playing in a Leipzig that the team was not actually did not actually do well last season, so they didn't create more chances for him. He got less chances. Now at Arsenal, he's likely to get more chances at Arsenal, and that's where things is like. That's why people are. That's where I'm beginning to say I'm beginning to give him a benefit of a doubt that there is a chance that Eucharist, Sesko actually keep because he can put the ball at the back of the net. We know Sesko can put the ball at the back of the net. That's what I'm telling you. It's at least for sure. We know he can put the ball at the back of the net. So if he gets the chances that Havertz is getting, he's likely to score compared to Kai Havertz. We know we had a conversation about Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz can't do the job, but we believe that Sesko can do more. So what do you think? I believe that that's what I'm believing. That's why I'm believing, and it's less of a risk. And 75 billion euros, don't you think it's a reasonable amount for a striker that is
Yeah,
22-year-old and is likely to blow up?
that's not too bad. I think he's 20. I think he's 20. No, actually, yeah, he's 22. Yeah, I think that's actually not too bad when you think about it. I think obviously I know he has resale value and whatnot, but when you look at Sesko, isn't Sesko more of an athlete than a footballer? When you think about the fact that maybe he likes the fundamentals of a footballer and whatnot.
Of course, but we said the same thing about Isak when he was at this thing and he moved to before he moved to Newcastle. He
No, no,
wasn't
but no, but
proven.
no, but no, no, but no. I mean, it's not even just that. I think he's like before he came to the Premier League, he just wasn't. I don't think he was a clinical goal scorer because I think he only had
Yes,
one
yes,
season. He
we
only
had the
had one season
conversation.
in the league. He only had one season where he had scored double figures,
Yes,
and
yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
I think after that season where he scored double figures, I think he had a drop off at
Yeah,
Real
that's exactly
Sociedad.
what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm
So
saying. What if this guy comes in? I have a feeling that if this guy comes in, he's likely to blow up. Like because the chances will be there. Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, Martinelli creating chances for you, and he's an athlete. He's physical. He has pace. He has everything. And we're thinking of our recent link with AZ. Talking about our recent link with this guy with AZ. I think it's giving us more chance of getting things done. I am honestly feeling like if the transfer comes, okay, for example, now, let me do attention to this. Did you see PSG, right? You saw PSG, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, PSG. What about them?
Now, you saw how good that team is, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, look at how many big names, how many of the Jokereses did PSG get before they actually got the team that they used to win the Champions League. Desiree Due was not as prolific as he used to be. In fact,
Yeah, I know.
Barcola is
Like
the
I know,
one.
PSG took a risk. PSG took a risk. Obviously, with a lot of the stars that PSG have, they're generational talent. Like Desiree Doué, Bradley Bacola, those guys are generational talent. Those guys are generational talent.
Exactly.
Those
That's exactly what I'm saying too. That what if, because it has happened to us once. I think this hasn't happened to us once. It has happened to us once in the case of what's his name? Isaac. When we
Eduardo.
wanted Isaac and we didn't get Isaac, and then Isaac became
What
something else.
about Eduardo? What about Eduardo? That Brazilian Croatian-born striker.
I don't know about him. Let me search for my let
Wait,
me check my.
you
I've not
remember
heard about
the
him too. Where does he
remember
play
that
for?
striker we
Eduardo.
bought into after remember the striker we bought into after Henry left?
After
Eduardo
who?
Eduardo before he had his major
Yes,
injury.
Eduardo da Silva. Yes,
Yeah.
Eduardo da Silva.
Remember, like I don't, he played in the lower league, and I'm not sure if he was quite that prolific, and people thought it was probably a risk, and we took a risk on him. And then the first
Yeah,
year
we did.
before he,
We did.
but
We did. We did.
the first year before he got injured, before he had that serious injury, that career-threatening injury, wasn't he like a fox in the box,
Yeah.
like scoring us crucial goals and
Yes, it was
whatnot?
very good. It was very good. It was like
is that what Sesko reminds you of?
yes, that's what see, let me tell you something. Like I told you, I said something big group. I said whoever we end up getting, whether we get Sesko or whether we get Gyökeres, I will actually support any of them. But all I want is we should not end this transfer window without getting somebody to displace Havertz or to give Havertz to make Havertz become a bencher. Now, I'm very sure if Sesko comes in, let me tell you, although I know we need time, but I think playing with the likes of Odegaard behind you, you need to see how good Zubimendi is. Oh, big group. Zubimendi is so good that I believe that it will improve our midfield. I'm not even worried about that Partey is leaving. Honestly, I'm not worried. I'm telling you, Zubimendi. I've gone to see one or two games that you need to see Zubimendi for Spain. Zubimendi is
Yeah,
outstanding. So for me, whether we
I've
get
seen Zubimendi for Spain. I know he's a top player. I don't really think. I think even with Partey leaving, we might lose a bit of physicality, but I think he will still help us. Like I think, like he will still help us to be more free flowing and allow us to take more risks, like having Zubimendi, and he breaks and he has like he's able to do like line breaking passes.
Okay. So which one, who will you now? Like with what I've said now, do you actually see reasons in we getting Benjamin Sesko? Why I wanted? Have you seen the reason why I want Benjamin Sesko?
Yeah, I sort of see the reason. Ideally, it would have been like better to go for someone more experienced to win now, but you know what? Like, I guess we'll just have to wait and see with the whole Sesko thing.
All right, big group. All right, that's that. Let's leave that. Let's just leave on the. Let's leave that topic over there. Let's drop off that topic over there. Now, let me ask you concerning this game. Let me ask you, are you angry that Arsenal did not make the Club World Cup? I wanted to ask you.
Of course, I'm not happy, but obviously, you need to win a European trophy to be in the Club World Cup.
Yeah. I know, of course. But I'm just saying that are you okay? For example, look at what was the criteria? Why was Liverpool not even in the Club World Cup?
I don't even know why. I don't know if it's because of they're only allowing teams who have won Champions League recently or been to UCL final since like is it 2021 or 2022? Something like that. But I don't even know. Like
But
I'll be so honest.
But I thought we were told that. But I told we well, told we were. I think we were. I think when we beat Bayern the previous season, we should have gotten there. I think they said something about that. Didn't you hear that last year? Our big group.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
I remember vividly that if we had beaten Bayern then, we would have gotten into that tournament then. That was what we
You
were told,
know,
that if we had beaten Bayern then, qualified, maybe because we didn't get to the semi-final or something. That's why I was wondering why Liverpool is not there. But anyway, what do you think about Chelsea's transfer at the moment? What do you think about Chelsea's transfer? I just want to get your opinion about Chelsea's transfer at the moment.
I'll be real with Chelsea's transfer. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, Chelsea's transfer business doesn't make any sense. It feels like they're just moving on serious. It just feels like they're just moving on serious. They're not really going. They don't want to win now, and they're doing what like they used to mock Arsenal fans for. Like Chelsea fans are hypocrites. They just it looks like they're just happy with top four, and that's it.
These guys, see, these guys were
I'm
talking
picking up
about.
the small trophy. I'm picking up the small trophy here and there, like the domestic cup and whatnot.
All right, Pedro. I think that you're on mute. You're mute. I think you muted yourself. You're on mute. You are on mute. You are on mute. I'm going to put you out. All right, big up everybody. Don't forget to smash up the like, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Big up when you're back. Just you can signal me in the chat so I can know when you're back. Let me know when you're back. Big up everybody that's watching. Two of you watching, make sure you smash up the like, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section. That news. Be right back. Big up everybody. Smash up the like, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Big Rook has been out. He wasn't in the chat. I think you muted. Big Rook, you muted yourself. I have to go. Thanks for having me. Okay. Big Rook is had to leave. Thank you so much for joining the show. Big up everybody that wants to join the show. Don't forget to smash up the like. The link is in the comment section if you want to join. I would love you to join. So I would say, Big Rook, thank you for coming on, and it's nice to discuss that. So looking at every other news that we found available today. Let me just, before we move on, let me see if we have any other news we have not treated before I wrap this up. If there is any news we have not tackled before I wrap this up. I don't think there is any. Let me just see. Yes, we're linked with Madueke. I honestly do not understand why we are linked with that. If we get Sesko, that's nice. Martinelli is not for sale. Watkins to Manchester United. Do United fans actually want to keep this guy? I don't know. We've talked about the Club World Cup, Martinez, Mbuemo. We've talked about Martinez. We've talked about this. We've talked about United being linked to with Rodrigo. That's false. That's false. We have that too. Yes, Manchester United, Gittens, I think they're ready to sell this guy to Juventus. So let's see what happens. That I think United are also pursuing Fabian Ruiz. I don't know where they are getting all this transfer, this thing, but let's know. Thank you for watching. That's all for today. I would like to appreciate everyone of you that are watching. Don't forget to smash the like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about everything we have discussed. And I'm sorry about the delay and the going back and forth on today. I'll make sure that on the next stream we'll be active, we'll be live and discuss. But please call in so that we can actually discuss, just like Big Group. Big up Big Group for showing up on the channel today. Smash up the like, everybody. Subscribe. Let me know what you think concerning what we have discussed in the comment section. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Big up everybody. Smash up the like anytime. Subscribe. 140, 214. Let me see you. Keep the subscription up. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Love.